Sir, thank you so much for joining us on BW Wellbeing World, Dr. JP and Mishra. Sir, आपका focus जो सा है research पर आया and this is something which is very very critical. Healthcare के अंदर अगर इंडिया सबसे आगे है लेकिन रिसर्च के मामले में हम बहुत पीछे हैं बाकी सब जगह से. Yoga was born out of India, right? We have been practicing yoga for hundreds of years. But it is, and we term it also as traditional wisdom, right? But today that traditional wisdom needs to get modernized so that the acceptability is much higher. हम awareness की बात करते हैं लेकिन awareness के साथ साथ आज की young generation उसके लिए scientific validation भी मांग रही है, evidence based. What is it we as a country are doing towards continuous research in the field of yoga so that we can present to the world the modern version of what our traditional wisdom says?
Okay. Well, I would like to start from a very basic question. See, there is a formula E is equal to mc square in physics. That formula is valid in India, in Australia, in America, across the globe.
Absolutely.
Now, take it, if you apply it on the part of yoga, there are 8 limbs as such, Patanjali yoga. Say take example of the pranayam. They usually say that when you will take the pranayam, practice the pranayam, your mind goes calm and cool, and what else not, your body becomes resilience about the disease and everything, this or that not. I mean, many things are being said hypothetically and philosophically. Now, what is the actual basis of why meditation is effective, why pranayam is effective? I would like to elaborate a little bit with you, share with you. See, when you do pranayam, what is the basis of pranayam? I mean, what is the science behind pranayam? Regulate your breathing. When we are breathing continuously unknowingly, it's a activity which is going on without even information of our mind.
Okay, absolutely,
right?
It's a subconscious.
So, not subconscious. It's involuntary activity.
Involuntary.
There are many involuntary activities, like your heart is beating, your respiration is going on. You have the choice to eat, but once you have taken the food, you don't have choice to stop digestion.
Correct.
So, likewise, when you breathe it out, what you inhale the air, it goes inside your lungs. There is a gaseous exchange, carbon dioxide which is being collected from the body, it comes to the lungs lumen, and from lungs lumen whatever you have taken air in the lungs, it passes out in the blood. So, blood, the hemoglobin throws it out the carbon dioxide in the lumen of the lungs, and it delivers the oxygen to the hemoglobin, and that goes across the body. With the help of the oxygen and whatever food you have taken, it is again coming in the blood through digestion. So, in each and every cell unit of the body, there is a process of metabolism. The moment you regulate the process of metabolism, because metabolism is the basis of production of energy, right? Yes. So, if whatever amount of energy, whatever quality and quantity of energy you are having in your body will be having the mastery, because this similar proportionate energy will go to your master command, and it will command the activity. Right. So, this is number 1. Number 2, when we say for example, we talk about the scientific basis, we start with yam and niyam. There are 5 yamas and 5 niyamas. We started from there, but this is very unfortunate on today's world that we have forgotten these 10 yamas and niyamas. We start from the exercise, I mean asanas. And see, there are 2 components of our body, subjective mind and objective body. We all time we care about the objective body, but we forgot the caring of the subjective mind, and all these 10 components, they are related with the subjective mind.
Right.
The arena of these 10 components are related with the mind, and mind is subjective. You are not caring the mind. Starting your process in every school of yoga, you will find the practice, it starts from the asanas.
Yes.
Say Suddhi Kriyas are like that. Nobody cares about, nobody stud, while the propounder of yoga, he has given the basis for the yoga practices, yamas and niyamanas. So, when your mind is not associated with your body, because there is a continuous communication in body and mind. Mind is subjective, and see, the scientists and medical doctor says that in our body, the seat of mind is our brain, and your mind is wavering here and there, and you want to do your yogic practices, it will all go in vain. This is number one. Number two, there are many effects. I mean, you must have heard with other speakers that there is a therapeutic benefit of yoga. Actually, according to our text, our heritage, yoga is not the therapy. It's a lifestyle. In any way, if you take it as a therapy, even then, you, until unless you know the mechanism, how has diabetes taken place? Because of the I mean, disturbance and qualitative and quantitative quantity of the hormone, right? Why it has happened, and how after doing the asanas and pranayam and meditation, how it corrects the glucose quantity and blood sugar in the persons suffering from diabetes. Until unless we know the mechanism of how, why and how this diabetes has happened, and if you are practicing yoga, how it is correcting it, until unless you will not correlate it. See, you are my follower, you will follow me whatever I will say. If I am a master and you are a practitioner, I will say you do these series of exercises and meditation, your diabetes will be cured. Okay, you will do it, it is cured. But if you go to the West and general population who is not your follower, they will never believe.
Right.
You give them the logic, because today's time is of logic. We started from the if you go for the education system, your child will ask you the question, what you have learned in graduation, that your small kid studying in class 3 and 4, standard 3 and 4, he or she might be studying the same content in 3rd and 4th class. So, that much difference has happened.
Absolutely.
Everything depends upon the logic. Now, until unless you have the logic, there is effect, but there is a need to, I mean, search it out, what is the mechanism of operation.
Absolutely. So, if you understand the science behind how your body works,
Yeah, exactly.
you will be able to practice yoga in a manner that you are able to take control over what is happening inside your body. Now, I understand the physical aspect of it, of how the body is working, but you were also talking about the subjective part of it, which is having control over your mind, right? Or how you think. There are these chakras that are there. How is yoga impacting those chakras in our body, so that we are both, from the point of view of our subjective part of the living being and the physical aspect of our being, are taken care of?
I will answer your question physiologically.
Yes.
See, as such, in our body, there is a control system. There are two control systems in our body. One is nervous system, and other is endocrine gland system. Nervous system contains our brain, spinal cord, which is running in our spinal cord, and then there is a spread of network of the nerves across the body. And at different points, at different point of our body, there is a junctions of all those nerves. See, when you might have seen, as for railways, there is a junction. So, all the lines are bifurcating from a particular point. So, similarly, when the nerves coming out of the spinal cord, there are different junctions where the nerves are distributing. That is number 1. And number 2, the nerves are working on the basis of bioelectrical current and a chemical known as neurotransmitter. So, obviously, there is a bioelectrical current.
Yes.
So, at wherever there is a junction, it is naturally, if it is working with the help of bioelectrical current. So, at the junction point there must be accumulation of the electrical energy.
Correct.
And from there it is being distributed. So, as per science, as per physiology, these chakras are the junction boxes.
Got it.
Junction boxes, from there the energy is being distributed, sorry, the signals of the nerves are being distributed, and the control is at your cerebrum, means brain.
Yes.
This is number 1. Number 2, whenever you need to modify the activity for a longer duration, then the brain and the nervous system takes the help of endocrine gland system, which is known as, which produces the hormones. So, hormones are the biochemical compounds secreted by different glands, the pituitary, pineal, and then thyroid, and then adrenal. All these are the glands which are secreting the hormones, and hormone is directly poured in the blood. That is why they are known as endocrine gland. So, whenever there is a need, for instant reaction, brain is controlling the activities of the body with the help of that nervous signal. But when it wants to sustain it, that is why it is known as emotional imbalance, emotional balance or imbalance. So, when the brain itself feels that there is a need to keep this information sustained because of some prejudice. So, it takes the help of the hormones. The hormones are circulating in the blood. So, unless hormones are being destroyed, and because of their half life, it will pin down different soft organs and on your system, and it will keep the whole body in aggravated and hyperactive condition. So, the things is that now you have to whenever you are, and the most and simple important thing is that, see, the subjective mind, the question is of subjective mind, and to control the subjective mind, the only methodology available in this world, I am telling you with full confidence, is the meditation.
Right.
And simple thing, and you do it, meditation, whatever you want to do with meditation, there are different kind of meditation. But if you want to control your brain, the most and simplest and easiest way to control your breath.
Absolutely.
You control your breath. See, I am giving you, I would like to conclude with a small example. Suppose somebody is weeping literally, there must be some reason.
Correct.
And reason is not here, and the person is sitting there and he or she is weeping literally, and because of some reason, he might have got some information, some message, something like that. Is literally weeping badly. Now, you go and close his nose. His first reaction will be that he will say that release my nose, my breath is I am suffocating.
Gasping, yeah.
I am suffocating. Do it, and he will stop weeping. Imagine, sir. Imagine the region of for which he or she was weeping, it is still there, but his mind has come from that place to your breath. So, to control the mind, to control the very critical subjective mind is the best way to control your breath, and for that you need pranayam. But this has to be scientifically verified.
Absolutely.
There is a dire need of scientific validation of each and every step. Because of that, I mean, whatever philosophy and whatever our sages are saying, it will be followed by the followers only.
Correct.
The general people, and particularly the people who are believes in logic, and now I feel no hesitation to say that now this generation, coming generation, it is becoming I mean habitual of having logic for each and every region.
Absolutely.
So, this is how you can
No, I think you hit upon a very, very important aspect, that today if we want to create awareness, we need to figure out how can we create a scientific evidence so that people understand how yoga helps and not just follow it because of blind faith.
yes,
So I
exactly,
think-
exactly.
Yeah. So, Doctor, thank you so much for speaking to us at BW Wellbeing World.
So,
What you said is
thank you,
really,
sir.
really
Thank you.
impactful.